Did you say anything bad on that, Sarah, while that was playing after I told you not to?
No, I behaved for once.
Like Metallica sucks and Tony's an asshole for forgetting that it was Alice in Chains. And
why must we bring up Metallica? Why?
I just had to tease you on it for a second. Well, welcome back to the Not Another Three Putt podcast. As you can see, I have a digital friend today. We got Adams running around the hinterlands of his wife's family and where my family's from too. Mr. Osting is out doing final walkthroughs, so I figured I would bring in my secret weapon to feeling better and moderately relaxed. Sarah Karras. Sarah, what are you? You're the licensed clinical massage therapist. I don't know, whatever you want to call that. What's the proper term?
It's just clinical massage therapist. Therapist. I'll accept anything but masseuse.
All right. And she is the owner of Back and Body Works in Mokina. So for those of you guys who know where my office is at there in Mokina, she is right up the road. You're, I think, about a 3.5 minute drive. You're on Bourmet there?
Yep. Right behind Tuscany Falls. So we're right up like 191st and LaGrange.
All right. That's actually right across the street from, for all of my really old fans and friends, when I worked at Top Flight, right across the street from our office over there. But Sarah, you've been in the massage therapist business for quite a while.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing it since 2006, 2007.
All right. And I think one of the little teasers or one of the plugs that we had in there is you've done some body work for some major rock stars, right?
Yes. I did a little stint with a company called Hands That Rock. So I got to work on a couple bands, Alice in Chains, Def Leppard. If you guys are any Deadheads, I've got the pleasure of working on Joe Russo from Joe Russo's Almost Dead. Right. So long time working at concerts and festivals.
I love that. And then I think we met when you were working in corporate America, and maybe after a couple Alice in Chains massages and not listening to your standard massage soundtrack of rain dripping off leaves and hitting the ocean, you decided maybe you had a little bit enough of corporate stuff and you're going to venture out on your own, right?
Yeah. COVID opened my eyes about a lot of things. And it was just like, if I'm already making X amount of dollars a month for a big corporation, then why don't I just do it myself?
What do you think what do you think? What was the scariest part of making that jump?
Quitting was huge. Quitting was essentially taking my biggest safety blanket with a regular income and health benefits and stability, and then throwing myself over an edge on I'm in charge of my money. I'm in charge of building a clientele list where I can function and live off of my income.
How long do you think it took for you to get out of the fight or flight? I mean, you're a business owner, you're always gonna be in fight or flight, but like maybe the oh shit move to like hey, this is I'm starting to see the light, or I'm starting to see fruition here.
It was about a few months in. I mean, I'm lucky. I say I'm lucky. I left during COVID. So my business that I left was closed. So I was able to communicate with a lot of my clients, and I honestly just didn't stop the hustle. I was constantly communicating with people that I see regularly versus people I haven't seen in years. And, fight or flight didn't really chill out for me until probably the end of 2020, maybe the beginning of 2021, where I was like, okay, I can just put like a casual Facebook post here or like an Instagram post there and see who needs to come in. And yeah, sometimes I still get it, especially in what's going on in this economy. I'll look at my book and go, ooh, I need to get more people in, but it's not as stressful at the beginning.
Yeah, it's I think there's people who maybe indulge in self-care a little too much. Maybe other people don't have a perspective on budget. Your business obviously it is very elastic towards economic situations, but we've known each other, it's had to have been since 2017, 18. I don't even know when now. Um, when you are now in charge of pricing, right there, it allows you to maintain a little bit of elasticity there, but you're going to have your cost. But I think if I'm looking at this, I'm a guy, so maybe this doesn't pan out, but I'd take a massage over a manicure or a pedicure any day of the week.
Oh yeah. I mean, with manicures and pedicures, you do have some benefits at least on top of pretty toes and nails, but it's with us, it's more with me at least, it's more like you have issues, you have messed yourself up either by, how people work or how they play or how they don't take care of themselves. So I'm like the mechanic of the human body. So it's more, I feel like it's a little bit different than manicures and pedicures, but still similar.
What do you think? Like, there's maybe a couple like subscription massage services and some other corporate entities that promote massage therapy. What's the difference for the people who like maybe dabble in that and have never actually like found a single person or like a sole proprietor type business? What's the difference that you can provide that those places can't?
Care, time. I did the revolving door thing in 2010. I was a therapist at Massage Envy, and the big difference is you don't have that time to really care about the client. Essentially, it's more with a place like Envy. You only have about 5 to 10 minutes to get the client off the table, flip the room, go to the bathroom, and then get your next client on the table. So it's more like, thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Out the door. Whereas with me, I set my own schedule. I have 30 minutes in between clients. So if me and you want to talk about watching Dirty Heads or watching Slightly Stupid, or, if your intake gets longer because you screwed yourself up at the concert or anything like that, I can work with that. And if I need to run over, I can run over. But if I was at a place where a corporation where that time is finite, there goes all the quality control.
That is the biggest thing that we talk about on this podcast is working with quality professionals that can give the extra care, the extra time. And I think it goes a long way with massage, right? Like you get into the subscription service and it's like, okay, well, here we go. Here's unfortunately a half-assed, not very motivated person that's being worked to the bone. When massage, like there could be a million different things, right? Like for me, it's always my traps, but then is it my calves or is it sinus cupping or these other little products and other things that you bring to the table that I don't think you can get elsewhere, right?
Yeah. And it's all about education too. It's, it really depends on where you're going. Like the membership places that do the monthlies, a lot of times they charge extra for all that stuff anyways. So again, that separates it because I can take liberties. So if you come in and you're messed up and I know cups will make it easier, I can throw a couple cups on you if I want. If I want to use a hot stone or two, I have hot stones in my cabinet. Like it's up to me to customize your treatment.
I think that's the best part. Like, I think I never knew sinus cupping existed. I have horrible sinuses. You introduced me to that. Hot stones. I can promise you she does have hot stones in the cabinet and they are hot. But that's, we talk about where the economy is going, where business is going. Look at what the amount of care, right? Like when you were working in corporate America, they're taking, they're driving the top line revenue, paying you, a minuscule percentage of that. When you can get to the actual source, the source is able to care more, take better care of you, customize care. And on the topic of care, like obviously, the basic level or the basic types of massage, right? Deep tissue, sport. What other things and services do you offer?
Oh, prenatal. Prenatal is a strong one for me. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to grow a human being. And, you have to take that care with a pregnant woman. Like her body is shifting, her hips are tilting forward. So the low back pain starts and the weight in the belly. And I love doing prenatal. I also do a lot more clinical treatments, which I do differentiate from deep tissue because deep tissue is just a technique of doing a massage at an increased pressure for the client. Whereas with a clinical massage, I'm finding out if you're injured, how you're injured, where does the pain feel, where does it go? It's more tailored for an actual medical treatment versus a massage. I do PNF, which is great with people with limited range of motion and mobility, like especially stroke victims. I do cupping, K-tape, my sinus treatment. I learned a customized sinus treatment through a traditional Chinese medicine class. There's manual lymphatic drainage for chronic inflammation issues. There's so much stuff. I mean, it's sports massage. Sports massage is huge. Cramp relief, hydrotherapy. There's a lot out there.
And I've known you for a while. You genuinely learn these things and figure them out, and then figure out how to apply them in the right spot. I can assure you guys that, like, as you're looking, or if you're interested in massage or, some type of pain relief or any of these other things, Sarah's going to go the extra distance with you. And she's not there to hit you with an upcharge or a nickel and dime. When she's suggesting something, it's from the pro's pro. You're not like, you don't end up just, being the person working on guys from Def Leppard and Alice in Chains with, or the gal working on them without any real research and theory. I think the other part, the whole clinical thing, like, a lot of you guys know me. I've had shoulder surgery. I carry a lot of stress and have probably the worst traps in the business. But she also knows exactly where to hit me that aren't on my traps, that'll loosen up traps. Last couple questions here. In the last maybe year or two, have you seen, as you're dealing with people and stress relief and coping through massage and working through massage, maybe an uptick in like a lot of stress and, this work from home and like me hunched over a computer type stuff? That's all stuff that you can work on, loosen up, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, with the stress has become a huge one. There's not many people that aren't stressed now. I mean, even kids. I've picked up a couple clients that are student athletes. I have literally kids with text neck because they're like this on their phone all the times, and they're stressed out because of school and after school activities, and the parents and like everybody, like they're all coming like this, or they have like that forward head carriage from being at the computer, or they're just exhausted because they're really stressed. I'm seeing so much chronic headaches. I'm seeing a lot of like extensor and flexor tendonitis in the elbows from being on the phone and the computer too much. There's a lot of stress. Stress has become a huge part of my industry now. It's not many people are happy right now. I don't know why, but
well, it's maybe a couple things there, maybe 5 or 10 things. Who knows? All right. Well, I know you have appointments. We don't want to take up all of your book and your calendar time there, but you did mention that, like, the prenatal massage stuff. My wife's come and seen you, and she loves you. We love you. If you have an expectant mother in your orbit, I can't recommend Sarah enough for that. If you just want to dabble in massage and see what you're missing out because you were in that corporate subscription model, give her a call. Like, Sarah, how do people get in touch with you?
Oh, easy. I have an online booking system on Vigaro. I can attach a link, maybe. Not sure how that works on the podcast, but I have an online scheduler. You can call me. You can text me. I'm a big texter because my phone has been on silent since 2006. But you can even look up the office. I'm everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Vigaro is my scheduler. Definitely not hard to find me.
We'll get your Vigaro link out there so people can find you. Other things, right? Like, you offer gift certificates, pre-bookings.
Oh yeah.
I would tell you that if you are a business owner in the greater Lincoln Way area, or even a little bit further out, and you're looking for an idea on a Christmas gift for like those, an employee, send them to Sarah. She'll take great care of them. I'll put my reputation on it. You got that impossible to find person in your Christmas list and the family. Connect with Sarah. She'll hook you guys up. If you need her contact information and you're not really able to click on the Vigaro link, I'm happy to help you. Connect with her, and she's right there in Mokina. You're there usually what, Monday to Friday, sometimes a Saturday on occasion?
On occasion, I may make a weekend appearance. A lot of times I make sure I'm always open at least 2 nights a week. That way I can accommodate the 9-to-5ers because life be life. And so
Life definitely lifes. And I think the one of the most creative things that you can do, besides just asking her, like booking something, having a conversation, being willing to hear the professional's take on what you need, but come with a creative soundtrack. Just don't make it Metallica, right?
anything but Metallica.
Would you agree reggae the best background for massage?
I will say reggae is a very big one for me. I'm a very musically inclined person. I do have a client who ironically is younger than me that likes Hall & Oates. It's pretty interesting, but I've listened to everything. I even have a client who listens to Tool. It's great.
Well,
literally everything. You can't really scare me off.
So you want a rock star massage with rock music? Sarah's your person. Back and Body Works in Mokina. We'll get her link out and all of that stuff. Anything else you want to share? Any last plugs?
Thank you. I would have never thought to do anything like this. You're the best. If anyone needs a mortgage broker, like this is your dude. Come see my guy.
Yeah. Keep coming to see me so I can keep paying Sarah for the stress relief. And then she got to get all those knots out because she could probably tell you guys I might be a little stressed here and there, but happy to have you on. We'll love, maybe try to figure out a way to get you on here one more time before the end of the year. Remind everyone that massage is the best Christmas gift that you can get. It's way better than opening up a shirt and tie from Kohl's. I promise you. It's way better than a video game, and it will make you feel 1,000,000 times better. When you feel better, you are better. You're less stressed. You're making better decisions. Your mind's clear. I can't say enough about it. But if you got nothing else, Sarah, we'll let you get back to your day and get those hands cracking and those elbows working. And I will make sure that I get my next appointment booked.
You better. You and Megan both.
All righty. Appreciate you hopping on.
All right. I'll see you, Tony. Bye.
I'm done. Cut the show.